today. From Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee, it's Week 4 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Ben Roethlisberger and the Tennessee Titans taking on Josh Allen and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
We welcome all of you to Nissan Stadium on the banks of the Cumberland River in downtown Nashville, Tennessee. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Tennessee Titans. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we take a look at this Titan Ball Club entering play. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every...
A couple of 2-1 teams set to square off, and we're underway here in NFL Week 4. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. So the Titans set to go to work for the first time. They'll be led out by a man back from an elbow injury that sidelined him for the majority of 2019. At 38 years of age, it's Ben Roethlisberger.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately. One touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. He doesn't put them in bad situations.
The numbers on the ground for Jones last week. 23 carries, 98 yards, and a score.
Well, this is where it becomes a challenge for the offensive coordinator. He's got a bell cow at tailback right now.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Thomas Davis coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Oh, he almost picked him. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So the Steelers offense getting set for their first drive. And they'll be led out by their 3rd-year quarterback from Wyoming. It's Josh Allen.
And partner, when you hear about a 6'5", 235, 240-pound quarterback, you don't often think of him being overlooked coming out of high school, do you? That's exactly what happened to Josh Allen. Overlooked, ended up going to a junior college, Reedley Community College out in California, before matriculating to the University of Wyoming, and the Cowboys were so glad to get him.
The numbers on the ground for Carson last week, 21 carries, 59 yards.
And they love what they've got in him. He's the number 4 rusher in the league right now, so you know that you have to account for him on defense, which means you can play complementary football as well. Throw the play action, get it out to the wide receivers, because they should have some open space, because the defense will key on it.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. On the delay, here's Carson. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. 44-yard line. And now they'll throw with Allen. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. An extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down. From the gun, it's Allen. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced a third down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced a dump off to the back, and even then they closed quickly and got him down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence.
Now Roethlisberger on first down. He's got his all-pro receiver Michael Thomas. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A quick first down pickup. Good start after going 3 and out on their opening drive.
6-yard line.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
Aaron Jones, the ball carrier.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
At the 40.
From the 40 now on second down, Roethlisberger. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
On the coverage.
Now Roethlisberger to throw. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things, get back to what works.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Steelers are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. Adrian Claiborne, the one who makes the stop.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9. Allen. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down.
Coverage.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. Certainly not what they wanted there. No gain, and it's 4th down.
That goes in the category of a play that the defense is going to cherish and excites them. A completion, yes, you give up the pass, but no gain. I mean, that's exactly what you want on defense.
It sets up the 4th down. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9, Roethlisberger gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll get this up near midfield, but that's still a few yards shy of the 1st down. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? That definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
They'll begin the drive with Carson, and he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. It was Jaron Reed who got him down.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and
on 2nd and 9. Allen. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 14. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up the 3rd down. Allen going to try and throw on 3rd down. And he connects with Ertz. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25.
A gain of 11 on the
his first catch of the game, good for 11 and a 1st down. On 1st down now, run with McKinnon. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's Carson. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else.
He was brought down by John Simon. It's a gain of a yard. And it's
on 3rd down. Carson. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down.
First down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a give right side. It's Carson, and just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and...
Allen looks to throw on 2nd down. Caught by the tight end Ertz.
Allen's pass. Complete to
8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
230.
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. That one caught by the rookie Chase Claypool. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Score.
Play action. It's Roethlisberger. Fighting through pressure. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Ben Roethlisberger is sacked.
After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he'll find some space up to about the 25.
Aaron Jones.
9 yards on the pickup, but even after that, they're left with a 3rd and very long.
3rd down.
That was a good run, and it got to the 2nd level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. 1st level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle. And oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
Well, a solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards.
1st and 10.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. So far, they've had 3 drives, 3 punts. Not good.
Not good indeed, because you've got to have something to show for being out on the field. Now, sometimes, if you have a game where neither side has scored, 3 punts isn't a bad thing. But when you're trying to set the pace, get up on top in a game, you've got to show better offense and find a way to put some points on the board.
On 2nd down now. It's Carson, and he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
50-yard line. An 8-yard pickup. And the Steeler 1st down.
On 1st down, Carson. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the Titans' 47-yard line.
On 2nd and 7, Allen. Ertz has it left side.
Pass.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Allen from the gun on 3rd down. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
Incomplete. It's now 4th down.
Allen gonna go on 4th down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Here's Aaron Jones in the offense trotting back out. First month of the season, those numbers pretty solid. Does he continue that?
I think so, because when you come out of the gate this strong, that means that you have planned for it and you like the results that you're getting. So I wouldn't have any doubt that the head coach, offensive coordinator actually called him in and said, look, you're our guy, okay? We're going to continue to stick with this as long as we're winning games. You ready for the challenge? And then they presented it to the rest of the team. I think we'll see plenty of that as this season moves on.
And I'm sure he said challenge accepted. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a first down.
First and goal.
The Titans were number 1 in the NFL in red zone touchdown percentage last year, 77%. It's 1st and goal. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Chase Claypool with his first career NFL touchdown as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. So that's the rookie's first trip to the end zone, and I think it's safe to say one he'll always remember.
Oh, without a doubt. That one is going to be imprinted forever. And nowadays, we're seeing rookies make a greater impact at that position at receiver than ever before. I think mainly because of the sheer volume of footballs that they catch in college.
And there's going to be a stoppage here. The booth wants to take another look at this potential touchdown.
Lining up for the point after.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts.
Good.
Prater for the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. John Simon that time coming through to make the play.
Second down.
Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. That's going to be caught by Samuel. Accelerating, and off he goes. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Curtis Samuel, his first touchdown on the year. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. Pretty clean and simple there, just 2 plays, the long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. DeAndre Carter returning it. And able to get this out to the 25.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now it's Roethlisberger. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
39-yard line.
Here's Roethlisberger. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. The Titans on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Open man is Michael Thomas. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 41-yard line. With that, he matches his receiving yards from a week ago, and we still have more than a half of football to play. It's a 1st down. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Running on 1st down is Jones, but he's not going to get much, maybe a couple. And it's 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
At the 39-yard line.
Now it's Roethlisberger. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger looking long for Thomas. The Steeler defense locked in, forcing an upcoming 4th down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
Makes the score Titans 10, Steelers 7.
These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 44, Allen. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Ertz over the middle. Taking it right down Broadway. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Zach Ertz, his first touchdown on the year. And the Steelers are going to retake the lead. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
And that makes it 14-10. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And it ends with the Steelers finding the end zone. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Here's Carter now on the return. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 28.
Here's Aaron Jones in the offense trotting back out. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here. Give him 14 on that one. And a first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll run on first down. It's Jones. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked out before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up
Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
complete to
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Oh, they would have gotten the conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be 4th down. And that is no good. Hit it well from distance, but he couldn't work it back in. And this score will stay right where it is.
And this is one of the risks you run when you attempt a long field goal. If you miss, the defense takes over the spot of the placement. So now they've got a chance to get one more drive in before halftime.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. A throw complete to Dorsett. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Another try after the 1st down sack. Allen, a dump down to McKinnon. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
I'll pick up
and on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. From the gun, it's Allen. And he will find his man on the outside. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
That was a nice throw out there to the flat, but they defended that pretty well. The hope is to go ahead and put it on him so he can turn and get upfield and gain additional yardage. There just wasn't anywhere to go on that play.
Makes the score Steelers 17, Titans 10.
Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that, and we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
The Titans take over 1st and 10.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, You're only going to fool them for a second or so, and guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. Final play of the half, it's Roethlisberger. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And this is going to be incomplete. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you guys in a bit. But first, time for a trip around the league on this final weekend of September. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. In the game you're watching, it was Josh Allen who was on target in that first half. He's thrown for over 200 yards already, and his guys have the lead as well. As we get you back to Brandon Gaudin.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Taken in the end zone, and we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. So here are the Steelers to take over on offense. They were able to defeat Houston last week. They lead things here as well as they try to make it 2 victories in a row. Here's a handoff to Carson to begin the drive. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Down by Eric Berry.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
They run again with Carson.
Chris Carson, the ball carrier. The tackle.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
Right at midfield.
That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
Steeler first down.
On first down, Carson. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Brought down at the 48-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From just shy of midfield, Allen. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 38-yard line.
It's a gain of 10.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Allen now looks to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. From the gun, they will run with McKinnon. And he'll take this one down to the 36. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, Allen. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line.
A gain of 7.
Move the chains. A gain of 7 on 3rd down. They'll run on first down. It's Carson. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7. Allen's throw is complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 11 yards there, first down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
At the 7-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Allen, his pass caught at the 4. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. The Steelers were last in the NFL in red zone touchdown percentage a season ago. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Jerick McKinnon, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is lets you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
And the lead is up to 14. So that one a 13-play drive in total, and it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Here's Carter now on the return. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
On the return, the Titans take over 1st and 10.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Well, the 2nd down throw on target, and he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. On 1st down, it's Roethlisberger. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. That's a 1st down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10. From midfield now, here's Roethlisberger. Jabril Peppers, the former 1st-round pick, there on the coverage.
Michael Thomas.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 32-yard line. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards. On 1st down, Jones. Shaquille Barrett in on the tackle.
Jones, the ball carrier.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
Again, it's Jones.
2nd and 6.
And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24.
Jones, the ball carrier.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4.
Now Roethlisberger.
3rd and 1.
The Steeler defense locked in, forcing an upcoming 4th down. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They'll go with Jones. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a 3rd situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
1st down, Steelers.
They'll run on 1st down. McKinnon, and he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
He's brought down.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line.
12. 1st down, Pittsburgh.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down.
First down, Steelers.
Throwing on first down is Allen. Screen play, McKinnon. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 21. 16 yards, a first down.
And
with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. They'll try the left side. Carson. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Caught by the tight end Ertz. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
This is caught. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Carson. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave him with some options here on 4th and inches. This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown. This is the time to go and put 6 on the board.
And Carter deciding not to bring this one out.
At their own 25-yard.
Here's the Titan offense now as they make their way back onto the field. And the complexion of this one has really changed a fair amount. That last field goal makes it a 3-score game, so they need points in a hurry with time dwindling in the 4th quarter. Keeps him, but now he's swallowed up and taken down. DeForest Buckner able to record his 5th sack of the season.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury.
Roethlisberger's pass.
It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
15 yards and leads to 3rd down.
Here's Roethlisberger. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now Roethlisberger on 1st down. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he'll get it down here to the 43. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Demarcus Robinson, the intended target on that one. And it's 3rd down. Again, it's Roethlisberger.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
At the 28-yard line.
42 the mark, boys. 42 the mark.
They go play action now. Roethlisberger throwing middle, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver there, the rookie Chase Claypool. And now it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And that will be incomplete.
Roethlisberger's pass intended for Chase Claypool. Incomplete.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They're going on 4th down. It's Roethlisberger. And he will find his man. That's Hogan, complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty, 1st and goal. To throw again is Roethlisberger. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Hill, the intended receiver once again, but it'll be 2nd and goal. Ben to throw again.
We've seen this quite a few.
And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Michael Thomas, his first touchdown of the year. And the Titans are able to cut into that deficit. And there was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Prater on to add the extra point. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told. And the result in the end, a Titans touchdown. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Steelers take over 1st and...
The quarterback, Josh Allen, the focus of our players' spotlight. And, Charles, he's already north of 300 yards in this game.
And while watching him work, I just keep coming back to what a magic number that is. We've almost made it routine, haven't we? 300 yards, wow, what a great day. We don't understand what goes into that. And today, he's taking advantage of every opportunity, and he's being very precise throwing the football.
Some highlights to show for his efforts. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
It's a gain of 5.
From the 39, Allen. And that is incomplete. Chris Carson, the intended receiver. And now it's third down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Nikel Roby-Coleman. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. That is the play they needed in a 2-score game here in the fourth quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
A 7-yard pickup.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
The ball carrier. Nick Kwiatkowski there on the tackle. A 2-yard pickup brings up.
They'll go again to Jones. And down he goes, but the stiff arm utilized effectively there. And he helps him move the sticks. Job 1 to pick up the first down is complete. That was a big 3rd down conversion, but they got to watch the clock. It's starting to become their enemy a bit here in a 2-score game.
Which means they have to pick up the pace, right? The tempo has to be up. And what they do is they tell the quarterback in his helmet, hey, listen, when we pick up the first down here, tell everyone we're going. We're moving now to 2-minute offensive phase, and everyone on the bench area, they're waving them along too. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
And he will be brought down, but a 1st and goal coming up as we have come upon the 2-minute warning.
4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to 1st and goal. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Oh, and after the sack, he's still down on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break.
Third and goal. And keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory.
Now it's Roethlisberger. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Lining up for the point after.
This challenge was initiated by the guys in New York. Taking a look at the play, less than 2 minutes to go.
Yeah, I'm sure the coach wanted to challenge it, so he's probably going to send the New York office a holiday card.
27.
Important extra point up and through, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Prater now will send it away following the made field goal. Here comes Philip Dorsett now to return it. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Allen to throw. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And they will take a knee here.
Allen on the keeper. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 38-yard line.
Allen down to a knee, and that should just about do it.
On the keeper.
And with that kneel down at the end of the game, partner, they now get to 3-1. This is a good football team we saw in this game.
It is indeed getting to 2 games above 500, and I know early on, while they said they wanted to win every game, they thought they would be solid with a 3-1 start, and here they are.
Yeah, you break your schedule up almost into quarters. Every 4 games and assess 3-1. Any team would take that.
So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And I tell you, this was a fun one. Just a close game. Nothing comes easy in this league, as you know. They had to work for that victory.
I've got to go back to what you just said. Nothing comes easy in this league. How many times have we talked to coaches prior to a game and assessed, you know, the strengths, the weaknesses, the whole deal? Even in games when one coach was a decided favorite, what do they always say to us? But you do know, this is really a 7-point league. 7 points either way usually decides a ball game. We had exactly that in this one.
And not only that, but this is a gutsy road victory, one they can hang their hat on. So for Pittsburgh, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll return home next week to take on the Philadelphia Eagles. Meanwhile, for Tennessee, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they will get a home date next week as they will take on the Buffalo Bills. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.